Girl at Heart. Today I want to share some of my recent vintage finds with you, and I have quite a few, so I'm going to jump right in. The first thing I wanted to show you is this really awesome antique bingo game. And I don't think that anyone's particularly interested in buying the game, but I have about 300, I think, bingo cards. These are the oldest, the most antique cards that I have come across. The game costs $2, and I have a Christmas craft that I use bingo cards for. I'll link to that. Also, you can sell these in little bundles of 5 for $5 or more. You can sell them in bundles of 10. I've sold them in my antique booth, and I've also sold them on Etsy. So there's a lot of money in that bingo box. Along the lines of kind of supplies, I bought this box of letters. They're plastic. It was $2 for the whole box, and I have sold these on Etsy for 50 cents or $1 each. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do that, but that was another good deal. I picked up this really nice crystal cloche or bell jar. I sell a lot of these, and it was also $2. Really neat handle on it, and I will probably price that at $15 to $18. Cute little sheep from, I think, a game. This is from an English game. It's got some info on the back about the sheep, and I will probably put $12 on that. Of course, people love sheep. They never go out of style. At a new to me sort of flea market-y store in Ballston Spa, I picked up 4 tins. I think they're all tobacco tins. They were $1 each. Got these 2 and these 2. I thought this would look great with a Halloween sort of display. They're worth about, I will probably list them on eBay or Etsy for about $10 each. They wouldn't sell for that much in my antique booth. They'll sell better on Etsy, I think. Many of you know that I have a vanity jar collection, and I found this one at a flea market in Buskirk, New York. It's an annual flea market that I love to go to, and it was $3. It's not perfect. It's silver plated, but I loved it. If I were going to sell it, I would probably sell it on Etsy for something like $15. Picked up 2 little rulers that I'll use for projects. They were 50 cents each. A prescription milk glass jar was $1, worth about 8 or 10. A little miniature ironstone pitcher made in Germany, which is interesting. You don't see a lot of ironstone made in Germany. That's an inside Germany mark. That was $1, worth about 8 or 10. 2 votives that look like ironstone. They'll look good in my cupboard, and they'll be useful, I think, maybe for toothpicks, that sort of thing. They were $1 each at a flea market. Also $1, a cobalt blue inkwell. Has some age to it. I'll have to research that, but I would think $10 to $12 on that. Another piece of flow blue for a blog post that I'm hoping to write soon. This teacup cost $2. Has some gold decoration on it also. This is a very fun find. I'm right in the middle of doing a price guide, writing a price guide on Christmas decorations. And this handsome fellow was $1. He has room for batteries and he has wheels on his feet, so I think he walks. I haven't tested him out yet. He's probably from about the 1950s or 60s, and I'm gonna guess he's at a minimum worth about $30 and maybe even more than that. Merry Christmas, Santa. I went to a great junk sale at an outdoor junk shop and found a few things, including these 4 wheels, which people do like to decorate with. I might sell them separately, but as is, you can also make a wreath with them. They were $1 for the 4 of them. At the Buskirk flea market, I ran into somebody who recognized me. She said, "Are you Adirondack Girl at Heart?" Her name was Nicole, such a sweet girl. And I bought this from her booth. Cost $1. Love nice old spattered enamelware. Kind of a mess on the inside, right? I'm going to experiment with cleaning this rust and report back on the best way to remove that. I picked up this little bonded leather dictionary for 50 cents. It will sell for $6 to $8. Really sweet, nice toll painted tray. Very kind of Pennsylvania Dutch looking. I paid $3 for it, and I'm gonna put 25 on it, I think, something like that. We'll see how that goes. A nice galvanized scoop, $2. I'll put 10 on that. At an estate sale, I picked up some daguerreotypes. Hope I'm saying that right. These sell for about $10 to $12 each. These are nice because they are quite clear. You can really see the images. Sweet little baby and grouping there. Like I said, they sell for about $10 to $12. I paid $4 for the 5 daguerreotypes and the case. Often the cases are falling apart. This one is in super good shape. It has a bonded leather and embossed cover. This is velvet. This is usually gold plate right here. And these sell for about $35. So that was a really good buy. That's about $80 worth from the $4 bundle that I was able to buy. Also at the Buskirk flea market, I picked up a box of choppers. They are most of them are different. There's a couple of repeats. I'm going to show you just a few of them. I picked up 34 for $20, and these sell for $10 to $15 to me, especially one like this with a nice old handle, really good shape. I've also sold them on eBay before. There's another example. And this one I love. I'm going to need to work on removing some of that rust, but look at that nicely turned handle. I'm going to put this, and I will also wax the handle. We'll put that in the $20 range. So I got 34 for $20. Nice buy. And then something else I bought in quantity at the outdoor junk shop that I went to. He had about 8 of these, and he sold them to me for $1 each. And I just think that's really cool. I'm considering stenciling something right up there and possibly doing something so that you could maybe put a little, I don't know, something, a votive there. I don't know. Probably don't want that near the wood. I have to think about that. They were $1 each. Picked up this at the Buskirk flea market, white brown transferware, ironstone. This little set was $2. I'm just checking. Oh, it's Minton, an English company. Just loved that. I won't be selling that. If I were going to sell, this has a kind of a hairline crack on it, but this piece is perfect. I would price that at about $10 if I were going to sell it. I have a blog post on hand-painted china coming up, and I thought these raspberries were beautifully done. I paid $1.50, as you can see, for that piece. These aren't selling great right now. If I were going to sell it, I would probably put $8 or $10 on it. I picked up some Quimper. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That's Quimper, French decorated dishware, usually with figures like this in the center, and all hand painted. This plate was $2. China is a difficult sell right now, but I would probably put $10 on the plate. I, as often is the case, am hoping to write a blog post on it. I also picked up a little pitcher for $1. Similar style, right, with the figure and then the flowers. And then this egg cup, also picked it up for $1. So the egg cup I would probably put $10 on also, and the creamer maybe $8, something like that. Couple of bigger items. This from the junk shop, an antique mirror. I am planning to stencil on it, something like antiques. I think that was $1. This painting I picked up at an estate sale. I'm in love with it. I really want to frame it and possibly keep it. I paid $10 for it, which, as you know, is a lot of money for me because I'm cheap, cheap, cheap. Love the impressionistic style. And as is, I would probably put $50 to $60 on it. I would try for that anyway, and framed it could be $100, $150. We'll have to see what happens. I will try to remember to report back. At the junk shop, junk sale, I picked up this drawer front, and I'm planning to stencil something right in the middle, turn that into a sign with these awesome federal style handles, brass handles. I like to always have at least one wreath in my booth. Kind of makes things warm and friendly. And this one was $1. It's got the blue and the white berries. The red berry ones I prefer. This was a great find, a leather camera case in excellent, excellent condition. It was $5, and I will likely sell that on Etsy or eBay for hopefully $40 to $50. Really nice condition. I've sold them a few times. And my last find is this incredible number 7. I bought this at a shop that had a number of items from a company that made styrofoam advertising pieces. This is the 7 from Seagram's 7. And what's interesting about this is that in my family we consider 7 to be our family number because my husband and I were married on October 7th. Our kids were each born on the 7th of the month, and we live at number 7. So we love 7s, and my mother owned a liquor store for 40 years, and so we're very familiar with Seagram 7. We bought this to keep. It cost $20, and if I were going to sell it, I would put $50 or $60 on that because just amazing piece, solid wood, great, great design. I hope you enjoyed seeing my vintage finds today, and as always, happy hunting. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, leave a comment. Take care.